Hello, I'm back again, okay, because I had to come back, okay, because I just got my new cards in the mail today. And they are true crime, okay? And this is by Empath Soul to help you discover the clues behind the mysteries. Ooh, it doesn't come with a booklet. It's an oracle deck. This is what they look like on the back of all the cards look like this. Okay. And so I had to come, okay. And we gonna do some true crime. It's only popping now. Me and you, are gonna solve the mystery. Try to. Okay, so anyway, I haven't even did my smudge. Haven't even smudged the cards yet. Okay. I have two crimes. Well, yeah, that's kind of just a crime, okay. But anyway, a mysteries, okay. And now one is Beyonce. We gonna do Beyonce first, okay. Break these cards in. Now I had did a live that's uploading now, okay. It may finish while we're doing this, while I'm filming this video, but I had got two kings, a king of wands and a king of swords, okay. And I did a clarification, and I got two different descriptions, right? So as I look more into the article on Beyonce and these stolen products, okay, it was two guys. One guy that went to lunch and said that they came back and the stuff was missing, and one was the choreographer. Okay, and the other one was the dancer, okay, his name was DeAndre, okay. I said, that's the two kings, yes, and remember that? If you've seen the video, see how the cards be coming through, okay, see how the cards be coming through, woo, girl, okay, so, getting cards falling out. Okay. Ooh, we got three cards already. We got the landfill, bunch of garbage, power supply, and we got the devil. I'm gonna stick them back in. But oops, okay. That's what fell out. Oh, man. This is going to be interesting. Okay. So, we want to ask the cards, okay, about this crime that was committed on the Beyonce, on the laptops that was holding Beyonce's unreleased music. Now, the thing about it is, as I was going toward the end of the article, right, I noticed that they also said they was missing $1,000 bag, Blue Ivy's laptop. They said blue. I take it Blue Ivy's laptop, and something else worth $750, and there's something else worth like $500. I said, okay. Now, of all things, okay, I've never been to Atlanta. Never been to Atlanta and have no intentions of going there, okay? But I know that if I was there, or I knew you were going there, okay, to tell you, don't leave nothing in anything, okay? Carry everything with you. If you can't carry it with you, don't bring it. Okay? Don't bring it. I don't know if this stuff was in the trunk, okay? And I don't know where it was in the vehicle. It was a rented vehicle, okay? So, and they didn't go all into that in the article. But can you tell us anything more? Just what do you want to tell us about this crime that was committed? What do you want to tell us, cards? How about that? Okay, so these cards are in the upright position. I don't know if I'm going to let them go reverse because these are oracle cards and they are just to oracles are like just to clarify. They use it as clarifiers, okay, or something to enforce your intuition. Okay, see what I'm saying? So let me bring you down. Ooh-wee! I've been going back and forth whether to get these cards, okay, and on, and I just went and ordered it and just closed my eyes. And I'm very satisfied at the timing because I just ordered these Saturday and here it is Tuesday. Now, how they got here so quick, I don't know, and I don't care. They're here. Okay, let's cut. Oh, I'm all nervous and stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we're doing Beyonce first, and we want to see what comes up, okay? Wooded area. Okay, now remember these cards are new. Okay, maybe they threw the stuff in, okay, accident. Maybe that's the report they're going to file. I don't know if that goes into an accident report or burglary. Surveillance. Oh, did I tell you? They said that they arrested somebody, but they're not revealing the name. Now, okay. Oh, my God. Okay, so, yeah, there was surveillance. Abuse, neglect. I don't know about that, okay. Ooh, spouse, partner. They say a crime of passion. Ooh, look at all, y'all see all the bodies laying there? Look at the bodies. Look at they laying on the floor. Crime of passion. Okay. It's funny how it says crime of passion because it's not like a crime of passion in a murder. It's more like a crime of passion in feeling in emotions that, okay, I gotta do this or do something, okay? And then why I say, and then the guys, okay, from the description, okay, and in Atlanta, girl, okay, man-made disaster. We get life insurance. Ooh. And then we get egotism. Okay. So that's what I'm getting, okay, behind this. But these cards are new, okay? So what I'm going to do is put them back in the deck, and we're going to do it on somebody else, okay? Because this came up in my, the news about a YouTuber, okay? I was reading the news actually on a YouTuber that passed away, okay? And they didn't name the cause of death, but it sounded like a heart attack, okay? This was an older lady. I think she was in her 40s, okay? But what I got tuned into that came up was another YouTuber, okay? And she was only 29, And it says she committed suicide. Her husband said she committed suicide. And I don't know about you, but when I see somebody young, okay, especially, okay, here's what my thoughts, okay. When it's somebody in their 20s or their 30s, okay, and it goes down as, especially, she was 29, so she was in her late 20s, okay, early 30s. And I'm like, when I hear about a suicide at that age, I'm kind of like, or even after that, I'm kind of side-eyeing that, okay? I'm kind of side-eyeing, okay? Now, when they're real young, okay, I'm more understanding for some reason, okay? This right here, let me get her name and show you the picture. As a matter of fact, I took a screenshot. Here it is. Her name is Michaela Raines, and this is her husband. Okay. Now, she was one of those animal activists. She did the foxes, Save the Foxes. Okay. So, okay, I haven't pulled her up yet. Yeah, here go the fox. Sorry, my phone is plugged up. It's charging. And yeah, she was into that wildlife, rescuing the animals, okay, so they don't go extinct. And she died by suicide. She's from Minnesota. And the name of her channel is Save a Fox. And you run it all together. One word. Save a Fox. Okay. The other name, I guess that's her maiden name, is Fran Camp. Okay. Michaela Raines, but I guess that she also goes by Fran Camp. Oh man, she had 2.5 million subscribers. Ooh. Is she gonna kill herself? So let's look into this, okay? Michaela, we got the cards on you, girl. You want to know what's going on? Mm-hmm. And I'll probably do some what's the vibe, okay? So, what's the vibe on that relationship? What's going on, you know? Bring you down. Ooh, I'm tempted to cut it 4 times. How about that? Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a nice, good old, nasty piece of cut. Okay, so we have here a road, a lonely road. Okay. We also have the desert. This is what's coming up, people. Cover up. And a cleanup. Interesting that those come together. So it's like, okay, they cleaned up to cover it up and make it look like a suicide. Debt. We have a grandparent. The devil's in the details. See, when the devil pops up, okay, it's never good. Male. That looked like the husband. Okay. Trapped. Like a dog in a cage. Trapped. Now something's hidden. I don't know what it is, but something's hidden. Looks like it's hidden real good too. We got assassination. Okay. Ooh. And we got dismemberment. Okay. We're going to leave that right there, okay? Because I think there's something else coming up in the cards, okay? So we're going to leave that right there, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go to my Old Faithful first. Yeah. Now, I didn't get into details as far as how she committed suicide. If she shot herself, if she hung herself, as to what's going on here. But we're going to get some more information from the cards on Michaela's demise. Can you give us some information on what's going on with Michaela's demise? Now, these cards right here, okay, I like to do the bottom card. So for some reason, it helps me with the overall. Underneath it all, the Emperor, okay? Now, the Emperor, okay, is somebody who's in an authoritative figure, okay? Somebody, a male figure, okay, who's in control, okay? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So, somebody shedding the old, letting go of people, okay? Possession or issues, okay? So they're letting go of people, possession, or issues, okay? There's something they're letting go of. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That might be Michaela right there, okay? We have a generous female. Yeah, that's her. Social butterfly, generous, loyal, prosperity, success. Oh, okay. We have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So, moving forward. Moving on. We have the Ace of Wands. We got some action, new beginnings, news, good news, physically starting something. Okay. We have the Hierophant in reverse. So, I get this like a miscarriage of justice. Okay, maybe I'm saying that wrong. Somebody was wronged. Okay, put it to you like that. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So we got bad karma. Bad karma. Bad karma. Bad, oh, it says bad luck. Okay, bad karma. And then we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay. Mm, something malicious was going on. We also have the Two of Swords in reverse. So somebody was indecisive, okay, postponing, seeing the truth, okay. So lies were being exposed. That makes sense. Lies were being exposed. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse talks about trouble. Okay. Jumping out of the frying pan straight into the fire. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Cups. We got a lot of emotions pouring out. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So Prince Charming was not so charming. Or the knight in shining armor was not shining. Okay? Heartbreaker. One night stand. Cheating. And then we got money. Or family. This could also represent family, but it's in reverse. So it is not a good card in reverse. It is a sad family. Lack of money, okay? Huge losses. Now, what I'm getting from this, and I'm going to use my what's the vibe, okay, to clarify it, that I kind of get that there was some cheating going on. There was some cheating. There was a breakup. There was a breakup. Okay. Yeah. A breakup going on. Yep. I wonder, was it a me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. So let's get a vibe. Can we get the vibe on Michaela's relationship with her husband, her whole family? Because she had a child. They had one child. I don't know if it's a boy or girl, but they had one child. Okay, so let's get the vibes here on Michaela and this so-called suicide. Okay, here we go with the sipping, the gossip, and the rumors. Okay. Possibilities. Burn bridges. Burn bridges deals with lack of trust, disloyal, okay. Turn the back on. And we got chaos and upheaval. Lawyers, courts. Ooh, that sounds like a divorce. Wishful thinking, second chance. Somebody wanted a second chance and they wasn't getting it. So she wanted to cut ties. And he was like, no! See the person, no, not cutting ties. Wow. Okay, we got hopeless, lost, depression. Okay. Puzzle, confusion. Okay. Yep. Then we got that glow up. New career, new opportunities. Because she had more than she would, wait. Is this one? Okay, or the other lady? Oh, I think that was the other lady. And then we have the Archangel Michael. with his protection. Okay, so there's some divine intervention coming in. I don't know where that fits in. Okay, somebody's feeling hopeful, inspired, and optimistic. In denial, running, escaping. Here we go with the boundaries, the disrespect, okay? Drawing that line in the sand. And then, of course, it always seems that somebody want to run and take a vacation. They want to get somewhere where they can breathe and get away from it, okay? And then we got karma, though. Third parties, haters. I'm going to pull 3 more cards. They want to be isolated, okay, because they feel rejected. They feel left alone. Self-inflicted. Self-inflicted. Envy. Resentful. Okay. And then we have that nightlife. Okay. Too much partying. Too much partying. So somebody is feeling established, secure, and wealthy. Okay. Now, I don't know if insurance is involved in this. Insurance money. Okay. And the feelings what I'm getting with this, okay, and this hopeful, endless, I'm hopeless, cutting ties, okay, puzzle. So I'm also getting that she could have harmed herself, like you said, self-infliction. Okay. Feeling discontent. Okay, self-inflicted. Isolation. Okay. She could have been feeling like that, but this is really, I'm getting a depression in all this. Okay. I'm a sense of depression. I also get a sense of cheating. Okay. So, oh, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. You come to your own conclusions. So, everything is alleged. Definitely alleged. Okay. So, what I'm getting from this is if there's foul play, that it will come out, the dirt will come out in the wash. If there's a cover up, okay, the devil's in the details. And they cleaned it up, okay, using the debit card, getting some money, okay, because see, the thing about it is, when the husband uses the wife's debit card or vice versa, you know, you can explain that away with no problem. Okay. That is definitely not uncommon. Okay. So before I go, I said I would go back to Beyonce. And that's what I'm going to do. Put some of these cards up. I get too many and I start to feel irritated for some reason. Okay, when there's too many cards. And then it clears up just as soon as I clean up the mess. Okay, so we're going to go back to Beyonce and her stolen items, her choreographer, and her dancer. who were out to eat and items came up missing. Okay? Can you take us back to that situation? Because these are new cards. So we want to see what the cards have to say on this second go round. Okay, people? Well, yes, we're going to definitely do some true crime. Now, if you have some true crime, okay, hit me up in the comment section, okay, with the person's name, and the state and the city, or whatever little details that you can offer, okay, to help us get some vibes on the situation. Maybe you have the person's picture, okay? Every little bit helps. Okay, so it's going to tell us a little bit more about this this theft. Uh-oh. Okay. So we got some water. Now, okay, that could be there's water near the location of the scene of the crime, or maybe they could have thrown some of the stuff in the water, okay? We have a tunnel. The only thing I can think about is there's some light at the end of the tunnel. Cliche. We got aliens. I don't know what that's about, but we got aliens, okay? We got a crime of passion again. This card came up in the first one. A matter of fact, that came up at the end, when we ended life insurance, okay? Now, I think that came up too, and I'm wondering, is this for insurance claims? Okay. Wooded area. So, surveillance. Oh, wow. You know what? These cards, wow, these are some of the same cards. Like, okay, we know what we're talking about. Okay, we told you this before. So some of the belongings may have been thrown in the water, some in the wooden area. Okay, they got surveillance. Okay, they're going to be claiming some insurance. Of course, they got all this stuff I told you that I seen added on to it. Dating. Somebody's got a date. Okay. Money involved. Now, that could have been the lunch date. Outer space. Ooh. It was an inside job. There was a meeting of some sorts. So that's like it was planned, and then there was a party. Okay. Now, it kind of comes up in my intuition that I don't know. It just comes up, especially with this party card. Okay, something about this party card that I'm not. Perplexed by. Now, the meeting, I get a vision. The meeting and the dating, I get a vision of the lunch. Okay? I get a vision of the lunch. The money, I get from the insurance. That's what I'm getting. I'm just telling you what I'm getting, okay? The wooded area, and like I said, okay, and the water, it's like that's where the stuff was thrown, okay? An inside job, okay? I'm just getting an inside job, okay? Like I kind of suspected. And then surveillance, okay? Surveillance, I'm getting that there had cameras, okay, around this whole place. They had cameras in the garage, cameras in the restaurant where they were, and cameras surrounding, okay? And that the light at the end of the tunnel, okay, is what will be revealed in the from the camera. Okay. Now they said they got some people. Now here's what I'm left with. Okay. Crime of passion, party, outer space, and aliens. These are the cards that I'm left with, and I'm not getting anything really from them. Some extra clues thrown in, but they're not striking a vibe at this moment. Okay, but these are. So this is telling us that it was an inside job, okay, that they're getting some insurance money out the deal. I don't know if it was for the insurance money, okay, but in order to make a claim for the insurance money, you got to file a police report, okay, and then this could be part of something else, maybe a distraction, okay, whatever it may be a part of. It could be just that. People do something strange for a piece of change, okay? So with that said, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because there's going to be more lives, more true crime, yes, and most of all, stay blessed. Bye.